restrictions. Virtually nobody but they are back. And I will still try to talk really long with my friend Justin Robert Young. What's up, JRY? Welcome to Great Night.
Oh, hell yeah, Brian Brushwood. We're back live on a Tuesday night for the first time in history.
It's about goddamn time, I'll tell you that
No
much.
one's ever gone live on a Tuesday night until we did just now. Fresh, virgin soil that we are plowing.
I mean, not for nothing, but I do believe, like, until we came on the scene, and by that I mean jerked off and then, you know,
Underlined and italicized.
yeah,
Yep.
they were like, oh, what's this day?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Ain't nobody ever figured it out. But you want to know what's going to happen a week from today?
What, us fingering it out?
Well, I mean, because we won't have a show. Because we will have already recorded our show. Because we will have done our show on Monday. Because it will be Eclipse Day. And we will be done with Founders Day. It's Founders Day week, Brian.
Oh my God! This is the part that's hard for me. Sorry, this is the part that's slightly less hard than my rock hard cock right now. I have to every day remind everyone that if you're on the fence about coming to see the eclipse,
Yes.
then now's a good time to just decide.
Get off it. Look, the fence is not a healthy place to be. Medically, personally, like you should not be on the
Emotionally?
fence. Structurally, you should not be on the
Ethically.
fence. The fence is not for being. The fence is for preventing. It is a division line, very physically stated. So if you are on the fence, get the fuck off.
Yeah, get the fuck off.
Get off the fence.
The
You
fuck
shouldn't
are you
be on
doing
the
on
fence.
that fence.
But if you're on our side of the fence, and you should definitely come down to Austin, Texas for the Eclipse, you should go to foundersdayeclipse.com. You should get your tickets. You should make sure that you're here on Saturday for the Battle of the Bands at Stubbs Barbecue. You should get tickets to that.
Midday on that one, I believe, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no. Midday for the Battle of the Bands. All day for the pub crawl, which I didn't realize I was signing up for until I found out that I thought the pub crawl was going to like start at like 9 and your old boy Gerbs at 41 years old could just have 2 pubs that would technically make it a crawl, and then I could say, all right, boyos, drinks on me, slap a dollar amount on the table, and then fuck right off to my bed. No, as it turns out, the Battle of the Bands is at noon, which means I gotta go at least until 5.
Well,
and I'm gonna have just all sorts of problems.
I mean, they don't call it a pub brisk walk.
You're
they
right.
Call it a pub crawl.
It's not a pub moonwalk.
It's not a pub jog.
It's not a pub hopscotch.
It's not a pub's. Yeah, I think we burned them. Yeah, man. So basically, at noon on Saturday, our friend Doug. And by the way, did we ever settle on what we wanted people to chant instead of Doug? Because it was universally accepted by everyone.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Peeling back the curtain here.
You may wonder how we got here.
What we're talking about is the performance of Brian's daughter's Josie's band, not a girl band, right?
Almost a girl
Almost
band.
a girl band.
Yep.
Almost a girl band because there's one boy. And we had a conversation on the Bones that in lieu of something to chant that would have to be directed by the band, I assumed that our fans who loved when my high school friend Doug showed up.
Totally
have
unrelated
done
to
nothing
any of
but
this.
Email me and tweet me about how Doug is and how Doug is so cool and I should be more like Doug. Like that they will chant Doug at this event unless we give them something else. Now, you live with the person that we are talking about, and you're asking me if we've settled on anything.
I can absolutely confirm that my daughter Josie, who will be the bassist for Almost a Girl Band,
Yes.
performing live at Stubbs Barbecue at the Battle of the Bands.
Tickets on Eventbrite.
Tickets on Eventbrite this upcoming Saturday, has absolutely confirmed that no matter what, she would prefer nobody chant the word Doug.
Okay, so we have a no Doug.
No Doug policy.
A no Doug policy.
At most, she suggested that maybe people could wear mustaches and she would put a mustache on her hand or something. But as we talked about on the Bones, like, you know, there's status between everybody in a band and we want to support all of them, right? So
we do. But as far as this show goes, you know, we like one of them more than the rest. We've spent more time with one of them more than the rest. In fact, we've spent a lot of time with one of them more than the rest.
Yes, but we also want them to be the most popular band.
Which they will be, no matter what. So here's what we need is a chant. We need a chant. Again, we got to be instructive here. This cannot be, you know, like floofing around. We're not talking about, oh, I don't know. What do you think? This ain't Mad Men, right? Like,
so,
we got to be Don Draper shooting Pete down out of the fucking blue. We got to say, no, it's the carousel.
Okay, so we already shot down in the Bones. We shot down the idea of like Almost a Girl Band, clap, 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 or whatever. But there's something to that word almost that is kind of compelling to me.
Almost is a great chant. Almost.
Two syllables, easy to say. Also universally appealing. Like whatever it is, all of us are. We're almost there.
I'm calling it.
Almost there.
I'm calling it.
Almost there.
Nope. Nope. Almost. That's it.
Okay.
Almost.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
We're done. Settled that. That's Saturday. Moving on to Sunday. If you haven't upgraded your tickets to VIP, upgrade your tickets to VIP because I got to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
I actually I added a little bit to this. We definitely have a super secret venue that can only handle like 40 or 50 people. So
no, don't say that. We can figure things out.
Okay. Well, on top of that,
yes.
I talked to our friend Mike TV.
Yes.
And he volunteered to after.
Yeah, no, I know. I was confused by this, but go ahead.
Okay, all right. The VIP event not only includes going and seeing an exclusive performance, but also after that, we're going to hike on down a mile down the road. We'll have a campfire, and one Michael Television is going to bust out an acoustic guitar and play some music for us. Wait, should I not say that?
It's fine. Just go ahead. Whatever.
Wait, did I? Okay. I feel like I messed up.
It's your event. It's your event. It's your event. It's your VIPs. And what else do they get during the day of the event?
A private tour, also a goodie bag, including very special goodies.
Good. That's another reason to do it. Another reason to upgrade your ticket to the VIP. But please, everybody who can do it, please do it. We will make sure that everything is worth your while. We will make sure that everything is simpatico. It's going to be a really, really, really great time. FoundersDayEclipse.com. That's Sunday. All right. Are we done selling?
Yes.
I mean, like because otherwise it'll just be a whole infomercial.
I mean, to be honest, at this point, we should stop selling.
This is the good. Tell you what, if you were on the fence about coming, you should buy a ticket just in celebration of the fact that this is the last week we will be humping this event because it'll be over by the next time that you, the next episode you hear will be us doing the event.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's it. Kill the bit. We're done with that bit.
All right, Brian, I want you to play a clip that I sent you called Poop.
Called Poop?
Yeah. Yeah, just go to that email.
Well,
Give me 3 clips. One is Shaman Lady. The other is Obscurest Vinyl. And then there's one called Poop.
okay. Well, let me just open up Poop. Let me take a little looky poopy.
And I want you to play it. It's a clip about
I just
poop.
have to do a terrible puzzle first. Okay, all right. Here we go. And then now I'm gonna press pause, make this full screen.
Yep.
And we're good to go. Poop.
This guy's about to find out he's been shitting wrong his whole life.
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo,
I am about to leave, bro.
how do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
Pause it. Pause it.
What?
Pause it.
What?
If you ever find yourself asking, how do you take a shit? And there is silence, just know you fucked up. And you've been fucking up for a very long time. I cannot think of a lonelier place than you saying, how do y'all take a shit? And there being absolute silence.
Well, we have talked about before the fact that like half the world stands up to wipe their butt and the
We're
other half
well
doesn't.
beyond that. with
Okay,
this guy.
all right, all right, all right.
He just asked, do y'all not catch the doo-doo?
Okay, you know what?
Keep playing.
Is he genuinely
Keep
surprised?
playing.
Okay, all right, all right, all right.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more
What the fuck?
disgusted than like I feel like I
What
can't.
the fuck? What the fuck, Justin? He's been catching his shit all these years?
Which sounds like the beginning of a chorus of a Tracy Chapman song.
I've been catching my shit all these years. Going number 2 after a few beers. And then I think to myself, why am I holding a turd? And then I think about the meaning of murd. God damn it. Sorry.
Just hit play.
Can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the right?
that disbelief, the utter dismissal of like,
Yeah.
well, this is what is
No.
Santa Claus real too?
No, and also, like, I appreciate this is a man who's loyal. This is a man who believes his truth. I love this guy. This guy, like, has obviously on some level been led astray when it comes to the common practices of shitting.
Now,
But
sweetie,
you
you're
know
gonna-
he's going to tell the truth because he had such confidence in saying, wait, y'all don't catch your shit? He expected everyone else to be wrong.
Yes.
He expected everybody to be lying to him. I think he is a good-hearted man, and I want to officially endorse him for president of the United States of America.
You know what? I'm gonna back that play, my friend. I'm
Keep
gonna back
going,
that
because
play.
it gets better.
Or something like that.
Yo.
What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand,
Wait,
bro?
hold on. Wait,
What's
no.
this?
Brian. Go back like 30 seconds, because there's an element of this that you need to hear.
This is worse than I thought.
All right, hold on.
Like I thought it was some other shit.
Come on, there we go.
I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than like I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on.
turning.
So y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that?
Yo.
What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hair. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Oh, hear that? Hear that? Pause
Yo,
it and look at her face.
Shit in your hand?
What happens if you've got the runs? He says, why do you think you wash your hands?
Well, I feel like he was still stuck on the initial.
Oh, no.
pitch.
Go back. Go back. I've watched it
Oh,
many
goddamn it.
times, Brian.
All right,
I believe you
guess what?
will be
But,
convinced if you see it again.
Buckle up, audio
If you
and
see it
video
again.
listeners.
He is answering the
Guy's about to
question,
find out he's been
what
shitting
happens if
wrong
you
his
get
whole
the
life.
runs? No,
Are
no,
you
not
telling
the
me
whole-
that y'all just let the
fuck it.
doodle fall in the
Go,
toilet?
go.
Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo.
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit.
So he says, how do y'all check your shit? I think what he's asking is, how do you make sure that your bowel movements are correct?
No, he's saying, I catch my shit in my hand. How do you check your shit? I check my shit by holding it in my hands and looking at it.
Yeah.
How do you do it? And then he keeps asking, wait, y'all just let the doo-doo fall right into the toilet?
Right. At which point,
Everybody is shocked.
I would imagine that the response would be, well, what I do is after cleaning myself, I look down upon it and judge it.
But that's the doo-doo in the toilet.
Yes. Where it is
Now, what
preserved.
you need to point out is that he is saying, do you just check your shit? Meanwhile, he's asking the counterfactual. Y'all just let your doo-doo fall in the toilet. These two are two different diodes on the same battery. Do you catch your shit or do you let your doo-doo fall in the toilet? These two are opposite according to my client's way of thinking.
I mean, yes, that does sound correct, Your Honor. Okay.
Shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted
He
than
said
I
he
feel like I
catches
can't
his
continue.
shit.
What do you
Yeah.
All right, good. Because it
What are you
sounded like you
talking
were
about?
trying to say that he was not saying that.
No. We're all in agreement. This
Okay.
dude creates
Bare hands is shit.
This dude creates the 5-fingered grill that catches the shit and lets the pee.
Although I've never thought of my hands as very small until thinking of this man's like utility, because he's a big dude. If you're only listening to this, he's a jack dude. I got to imagine he has big hands because he feels that they are so confident he can just catch gigantic blobs of shit with it. I don't think that my hand could fill the kind of shit that comes out of my butt. Do you?
Justin, what
Put your hand up to the camera.
Justin.
Bear witness. Bear witness. Hands up. I don't know. I shit bigger than my hand.
I what the fuck? You shit bigger than your hand?
Yeah.
Okay,
You got-
hold
you
on.
got
Whoa.
digestive problems if you don't
Whoa.
shit bigger than your hand.
You drop a turd
Yeah.
so big
Yes.
that your hand can't hold it.
No. I do like full replicas of my intestines. If I'm doing it right, if I'm eating right, if I got my fiber right, I'm just it's a fucking gigantic snake that would fall out of one hand. Yes. Now, two hands, I could get it going. If I had two hands under, I could probably catch it. But no, I'm a healthy man. I take big snakes.
Okay. Like, you do know we're talking about turds and not big black cocks, right? I mean, it's like
What the fuck are you gone about? I'm talking about healthy bowel movements, and you're talking about big black cocks.
What?
I'm trying to have a healthy conversation. Look, like we are men of a certain age. Fibrous ingestion and healthy bowel movements are a part of our life or death scenario. And you're talking about big black cock. This is what's going on, Brian. I know you have a lot of pressure upon you as Founders Day approaches, FoundersDayEclipse.com. But like to be talking about big black cocks in a moment where we're having a conversation about fibrous photocopies of our intestines level shits is just inappropriate.
I can't.
It's unappropriate and it's inappropriate. Yeah, I said it.
So what? It like if you it
Too long.
starts.
It'd be too long. It'd be too long. Yeah.
Okay, but you do know your
Do I
hand
need
can
to- do
go
I
two
need to-
ways.
And that, Brian, you think if you had your hand under your butt, you're not seeing it. You're looking above it. So with no sight, you believe that you could totally capture a TCBY treats level, like full fucking snake without losing anything.
I
What
worked.
confidence. The confidence of Brian Brushwood. The absolute confidence of Brian Brushwood. I wish not only you, dear listener, but all of your family.
I worked at Chick-fil-A. I understand. You swirl. They
And
get
you have that
mad if you don't
confidence.
swirl.
Between sphincter and hand, you have that confidence.
Yep.
Prove it.
It's ladies and gentlemen,
$100 right now.
the pay-per-view event of all time.
Happening. Founders Day. Brian proves it.
He has the ability to swirl and squirt at the same time.
Why do you think you wash your hands?
My stomach
So
is
hold on.
turning.
So y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that?
That's my favorite part. Is the part?
No way. No way.
He's like,
Yeah. What do you
he's
do
like, y'all Santa Claus believing motherfuckers.
I know. That's why I believe he's true of heart. That's why he is going to be the next president of the United States of America. I will run your campaign, guy who shits in his hand. I look forward to learning your real name.
You wash your hands? Why do you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit.
This is the moment that she appears to be understanding that he's serious.
No, by
about
the way,
this.
you know that she's kind too.
Right.
In this moment.
Right.
Because she's doing her best to do a comedy show or do a fun podcast, but she does not want to just destroy him.
Yes.
She does feel for him. And that everybody involved in this conversation, 10 out of 10. I think that both of these are good people.
I agree.
There's the co-host.
Co-host.
Shit in your hand, bro.
With tissue.
With
This is
tissue.
worse than I thought. Like, I thought.
Yeah,
it was
no,
a-
I'm with her. This is worse than I thought. Why would you fight if you're just gonna shit in your hand and then wash it off later? Why do you have tissue? Like what do you
He's
think
not
is
a savage, Brian. Jesus. He's shitting in his hand with a tissue. He's not some kind of bizarre creature. He's a man of a civilized age if he shits in his hand into a tissue.
By the way, I think that she's having the same thought that I'm having at this moment.
Other shit, like, but this is
So
some
you tell me I
shitty shit.
just sit there and just let it fucking shit in the toilet?
Where's your pee go, dumbass?
Yeah, that's pee is easy. I don't know. I just always shit in the tissue.
I lost it when she asked him what he does when he has diarrhea, and his answer was wash his hands. That's wax. And this clip is from a 2019 episode of the Bully and the Beast podcast, which he hosts with Laurel.
There we go. All right.
Everything was good until the summary.
Well, but yeah, how do you think we find it? We are all aggregating upon aggregators upon aggregators.
Yeah, but at least we stopped.
When asked
we
how he
stopped the
achieved his
content.
greatest achievements, the achiever said, "I aggregated on the shoulder of aggregators."
Yeah. What if that aggregator shrugged, though? All right. Which one next?
That's it. Aggregator shrugged.
All right. Yeah.
Ein RSS. Aggregator shrugged.
All right. Well,
Where do you poop? Do you have any fun poop texts that you want to give to the friends here? You have
know what?
have any good poop tips?
Actually, I kind of do.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You got a fancy new toilet.
yeah. You ever get a hand-me-down bidet?
No.
Well, I did.
Well, yeah, that's low selling it. You got a full toilet.
I got my parents wanted an even fancier toilet that would bow even harder when you walked into the room, and would scream louder that it can't wait to eat your poop. And so their old one that was only mildly interested, it was sort of like a disaffected bro at a comic book shop that was just like, you look at the poop? Let me open this up for you.
Can you just explain it before you get into the metaphors of what it does?
It's one of them fancy ones that has a bidet.
So it automatically, when you walk into the room, it's motion censored, so it slowly opens, and then it has something I have never seen, which is a control panel,
remote control. Yeah,
that like you can use the different things.
It literally shows a picture of a butt, and
I've sat on it once, and I could not figure it out.
Okay, well, I figured it out, and it's even more confusing after you figure it out.
Yeah. I would imagine it's like, remember those laser light shows where they would play like Dark Side of the Moon? It's like that on your asshole.
The loneliest number that you'll ever pee.
Bing, 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 bing.
2 is when you shit in your hands for all to see.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, so it's one of those toilets that stands up and bows to you when you show up, and then you go to the bathroom, and then now normally I would not be a bidet person. However,
what would stop you?
well,
What do you feel it's too highfalutin that it would violate your station as an everyman?
no,
Do you just hate the French?
well, when you are in a non-bidet situation, I'll take full camera here.
Which what would you describe as a non-bidet situation?
The type where you get the good, rich, lush wipes, or toilet paper.
So
or something.
baby wipes, the wet wipes.
Yeah, or literally anything. Like when you're in a septic situation, you have to go single ply or die. They tattoo it across your chest.
Okay, so you were talking about like literally the sewer system that you have here at HQ. You really only have one wipe of your butt, and then that's it.
Well, you only have one type of toilet paper, and the bummer is it takes 75 rolls of it to get through
Gotcha.
everything, right? So now having a bidet, I'm like, oh, well, that certainly reduces the problem.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Have you been to countries where they just have the hole in the hose?
I have, and I have refused to ever shit in any of them. As a matter of fact, I had diarrhea, and I managed to hold it for 90 minutes because I went to the bathroom and saw what looked like a shower and a faucet hose. And then I was like, yeah, I'm good. Could we go home?
I've never been brave enough. But like when I was on the road a lot for the Go game, I would like to go to either cigar bars, first guess, and then second guess would be hookah bars. And every once in a while, you go to a hookah bar that's so legit, they just got a hole with a hose. And I was never brave enough to just spray my asshole with a garden hose.
I mean, to be honest, I on top of that, like, I ain't been told about this. Like, would I do it right? Like, I don't want to come back covered in water saying,
well, that's what
how
I
about
never
the rain in
understood.
there?
Like, how do you not leave the room looking like you were in a water balloon fight with a midget?
I mean, I don't want my first time to try it to be in front of, I don't know, people who brought me in to perform in front of 70 million people live. I just decided to hold it.
Yeah. Maybe we could do that as a thing at the Eclipse. Just have a hole with the hose and say, you guys go nuts.
All right. I know our special guest is the moon, but we don't need to go that far.
But we don't need a hole with a hose. Brian, I want you to go to Obscurest Vinyl.
All right. It'll probably be an ad here. We'll see. Okay, here we go.
I will say this is my favorite thing I've found on the internet this week.
All right, here we go. What we're seeing is what looks like a vinyl album that says "Nah Kid." I'm just gonna sit here and then in big letters, fucking rip ass on your new couch, Obscurest Vinyl. So let's take a listen.
Brian, these are the most obscure vinyl records that you will ever find. It's on one account on TikTok, Obscurest Vinyl. I think I sent you the TikTok link. Just go to that account.
All right.
They found so many other rare finds.
Well, okay.
That, of course, was I'm ripping mad ass into your couch.
Here we go. This one is called "It's Time to Take a Shit on the Company's Dime."
It's time to take a shit on the company's dime. I don't even have to shit sometimes. I'm just hanging on as the time flies by. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe. The best 45 minutes of my fucking life. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe. The best 45 minutes of my fucking life. So I pissed on the floor and made the slippery. He dropped him really fast into the stall. But he slipped on my face and smashed his balls. I said, holy shit, he might be dead. As I walked over his body with my healing balls. All I made is scream, you fucking just. I called the police and told them that my boss was trying to restore. I wanted all my heart was trying to take a gun. So I pissed on him and self-defense. And my boss got arrested.
Justin, I think you brought us a wonderful gift.
I mean, look, these vinyls are very obscure. Nobody has heard these vinyls, most of them, until they were discovered by this account. Obscurest Vinyl on TikTok. Please don't ban it, Joe. But Brian, I think there's another big hit.
Yes, this is Raina.
Yeah.
He's so bold, every whisper tells a story. Just another plastic glory. Oh, you got me fucking nasty, love. This whole world makes me glad. Even now, our love is like a timeless dream, and I got more than love. You'll be picking the shit out of your teeth. Oh, tonight I'm feeling so great. Open up my gonna put your picture up to my door. Then I'm gonna find out from the line. On the picture, you that I just put up to my door. Oh, you got me fucking dusty now. You're so cold, every whisper tells a story.
Now, I see a lot of doubting Thomases here in our chat room. They're saying
what is there
there's
to
a lot
doubt?
of technology involved, and I'm here to confirm it. Yes, there is technology involved. They uploaded it to TikTok, these most obscure vinyls. All right? It says it right there in the title. Obscurest vinyl. So there is obscure vinyl, and then there's the obscurest vinyl, including this one. My arms are just fucking stuck like this.
My arms are just fucking stuck like this. This ain't normal. What do I do? Now I gotta walk like a douche for the rest of my life. Now I gotta walk like a douche for the rest of my life. They are not going back to normal. Am I fucking gonna die? This isn't good. Oh, my arms are just
Wow.
fucking stuck like this.
Brian, these vinyls, man. Have you ever heard any more obscure vinyls than the ones that we're hearing right now?
Well, I mean, if you look at some of the less popular ones, you find stuff like Daydreaming.
I'm just daydreaming about taking a huge dump and getting up, piss on the dump, cut the dump in half. I got a strong stream, don't stand a chance. When I'm done, I give it a flush, say a prayer, pull up my pants. I'm just daydreaming.
All right, yeah, that's of course Daydreaming from
Yeah.
Sherm
a lot of people are saying,
McKelvey.
hey, if these were obscure vinyls, right, then why isn't there dust on the needle that would have that telltale sign of an old vinyl?
Well,
To which I would say, yeah, idiot. AI cleans it up.
here's Vito Lovejoy in I'd really like to get in your pants because I just shit in mine.
I'd really like to get in your pants because I just shit in mine. I just can't stop rolling all of these pants. I'm just shitting and shitting and shitting and I ain't ever quitting. Trying to get in your pants because I keep fucking shitting in mine. I'd really like to get in your pants because I keep fucking shitting in mine. I'd really like to get in.
Yeah, no, yeah. My mom used to play that one.
Yeah, we've all remembered, Grandma came over, had a few too many vermouths, and then put on, I'd like to get in your pants because I keep fucking shitting in mine.
Yeah. This one, just to round it out, I guess. I guess we're playing the whole catalog. This one's titled "Sorry, There's No Pussy Left."
Okay, good. Yeah, this is a good one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this one was a classic.
Well, I remember my dad used to sing me to sleep to this one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be all like, Dad, it's hard for me to sleep. And he'd sing this song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, amazing to hear all the classics.
I think there's one left if you're interested.
I mean, I don't know. Again, these vinyls, bro,
they're very obscure.
extraordinarily obscure. They
All
are
right.
the obscurest.
This is the one titled "The Boy Who Held 1,000 Farts." Gus Hoffus. Oh, that's it.
That's
apparently.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, they're not all musical wonders.
Yeah. I mean, they're obscure vinyls, Justin.
Obscurist. The obscurist vinyls.
It's time to take a shit on the communist time. I don't even have to shit sometimes. I'm just hanging on as the time flies by. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe. That's 45 minutes of my fucking life. Getting paid to shit, getting paid to wipe. The best 45 minutes of my fucking life. I knew my boss would spy on me, so I pissed on the floor to make it slippery. He tried to run really fast into the stall, but he slipped on my wrist and smashed his balls. I said, holy shit, he might be dead. As I walked over his body with my wiener and balls. Oh, hey now, you scream your fucking trust. I called the police and told them that my boss was trying to install a rolling hole. My mom was trying to take a dump. So I pissed on him in self-defense, and my boss got arrested. Cool. Getting paid to shit.
Wow.
This might be the greatest thing we've ever found on the internet.
Until patreon.com/great night, which is where you need to go if you want to support this show. Get a bonus episode of this podcast if you would be so kind. The Bones comes out every single Thursday, and we pride ourselves on making sure that they are good. We had a really, really good one on Thursday. Shout out to 2004.
Oh yeah. By the way, we don't normally self-suck here, but like, listen to the beginning of this shit.
Junior.
Oh wait, no. I think it was this one.
Wait, what?
All right, let's have at it.
Yeah.
How many SWAT raids are happening in your neighborhood? Would you like to know more?
Yeah, there's currently a SWAT activity. They're swatting the neighborhood.
There we are. Warning: flies have been seen in your area. Prepare for a swatting.
This is called humor used to deflect.
Oh wait, no. What was the one that was good? Was it Fisheye Bush?
I don't know what you're looking for.
Oh, I'm looking for that opening that I shared, because I don't normally share publicly snippets of the opening. But the vibe.
I don't remember what you shared.
It's the one with the least racist man in the world.
Oh, that was a few weeks ago.
Okay, all right. Well, it was good.
Peter
Whistletip.
Whistletip. Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, it's locked.
Why'd you lock it?
Well, I don't know. I could log in, but then we'd just be playing another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, trust me, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's way good. Super duper chill.
And fun. And enriching for not only your life, but also your wallet.
It reminds me a bit of that old vinyl. It's relatively obscure, in which somebody shits into his hand and is confused.
I
why
mean, like,
other
honestly, I'm glad we played both of those. Not only because they were scatologically locked together, but also because one could be the other. I laughed so fucking hard at the obscurest vinyl when I first found it. And literally it took me everything to not immediately send it to you, knowing that it could be content on the show.
I mean, it's fucking great. It's time to take it. To be honest, if we've talked about this. Like, this is how I knew I needed to quit working at Dell. Is I got excited about poop breaks, and it's like if you ever have that thought, then you're in the wrong job, and you need to go get a different job or invent a new job.
What was your move when you were working stiff? Like, did you have like a time that you would do it? Did you like save certain things to like would you print things out like to take it to the toilet?
Well, I was in a phone queue, so it's like when everything was red, that would be like everybody would notice that I got up and left in the middle of a red queue, right? Also,
what does that mean? Explain this terminology.
That's the number of people. So there's green, which means like, hey, somebody just called. You're going to pick up the phone. There's yellow, which means there's a few people waiting. There's red, which means they are now actively on hold. And keep in mind, this is all internal, biz.
Gotcha.
So it's like,
yeah.
And then, so certainly you wouldn't want to leave during a red time, which
because
means,
that was all hands on deck. Let's go ahead and clear this queue.
and there were only 5 of us at that
Gotcha.
level.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but which meant that once the yellow, if it's yellow, go mellow. If it's red, shit bread. Nope, that doesn't work. Anyway, yeah, you didn't want to get caught going taking a dump during red.
During a red, yeah.
Or
Hold it during a red. Be a good soldier. Get through, and then shit your brains out when it's green.
Yeah, but also like take your time shitting because this is the only.
I mean, like
time
if you start shitting while it's green, you can be the hero, Gandalf on the white horse when it's red, right? Because you're gonna be done shitting and you're gonna come in and help, solve the problem.
Yeah, but then you got to work real hard.
So wait, you want to go take a luxurious shit and then also be lazy?
Yep. Let's just say I didn't love working on a phone queue.
Well,
I wanted
that's
to.
true. I mean,
like,
I guess I never had that kind of gig. Like, I was either doing server stuff where, like, you always knew when it was, like, all hands on deck and everybody was just going no matter what. Or I had dumb, boring jobs, but they were not that pressured. They were not like, everybody knows that you should be working. Like, it was 9 to 5s where I would just be like, oh, I'm going to print out this article that I want to read and then fold it up into 4s and put it in my back pocket so I can walk that shit on over to the old Stallaroo and take a luxurious poop.
That's another thing that has changed is like, remember when it was important, like whose shift you were on, like who you were working with, because that meant that was the level of conversation that you were going to have in a pre-phone era.
Wait, what?
Like nowadays, whatever. I'm working with whoever. I don't really
in
care.
modern times. Working where?
Anywhere. Like I'm particularly thinking about the movie theater, but like if you have a smartphone, then what do you care how smart or dumb the other person is? Like it's not like you're gonna talk to them. No?
Okay. I guess I don't. I mean, like most of the jobs that I had, I got a smartphone while I was working a weird internet. Like it was like me and Andrew Main at a warehouse when I got the iPhone. So like, I have not experienced the difference. But then again, I don't know. I'm always a talkative guy, so I never really minded chatting with people.
Yeah. I guess.
Who did you hate the most? Just, I mean, you can say a first name, like they're not gonna know. Well, they might if they still follow you. That'd be really awkward if they followed your entire career and they're a super fan, and then you're like, Doug, and he's like, oh no, like that would be bad. But otherwise, you can come up with another name if you don't want to be mean to Doug.
You know the name, and I'll not say it. But you know who I really liked working with was my friend Gordon. He is a cool cat.
I want you to go to Shaman Lady.
All right.
Let's go to Shaman Lady.
Here we go. I'm sure this will be chill and smooth. All right. And here we go. And
Mountains of Peru, drinking ayahuasca with the shamans too. Cup of San Pedro to shift the mood. I've been learning about myself, finding out my truth. I've been healing my soul, tried the best medicine. I've been learning shit from the aliens, like how we're all connected to the pyramids, and how we used to use them for time traveling. Now I'm astral projecting, remembering how to navigate the ether. Sound heals didgeridoo, singing bowls every lyric. Medicinal truth, sound transforms DNA. My mind's making things move.
okay, all right. It sounds like she wrote this song, right?
Yes. I would agree. My opinion is she wrote the song.
Hold
on. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mr. President. Yep. It's official. She wrote the song.
Okay. I would imagine.
Just hearing in now. She wrote the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would imagine if you wrote the song, it would not be a challenge to lip sync to the song that you wrote and sung.
I don't know if that is a artifact of this particular playback of it. It seemed in sync when I first saw it, so I don't think that is a critique per se. But the rest of it certainly is up for interpretation. And dare I say, she kind of became the main character of the internet this week. The
Really?
Shaman Lady, yeah.
In what context?
In that she was doing, I mean, like, this is the weirdest thing about art, right? Because everybody, whenever you say bad art, and this is from the cringe TikTok subreddit, very rarely is cringe is actually, I hate the term cringe, but I do think that it is accurate in this specific context, in that it's catchy enough that you have to recognize it as catchy. But if you don't like it, you have to recognize it as something that you don't like, right?
It's almost, right? It has to tickle that. There's almost something there. And
this is like, it would be like if gangster rap, but for the learned truth of a 23-year-old trust fund kid who said, fuck you, dad. Like that.
Infection, I heal that too. I've been doing things your brain can't compute. They'll say it's magic, but you could do it too. Just open up your heart and let it channel through.
So this is a young woman. She's a very pretty. She has flowing curly hair, and she looks like everybody that you have seen that did ayahuasca. Like that is pretty much how I would describe her to you, the podcast only audience.
Yeah. Somebody says if the Starbucks logo was a real person. Which is about right.
Off camera, you can see her holding up her two mermaid
her two
lips.
fishtails, yeah. Oh, son of a.
Any thoughts here, Brian?
None that are kind, and so it's hard for me to talk.
All right, well, give me. Well, I mean, you can be a little unkind.
Been chilling in the mountains of Peru, drinking ayahuasca with the shamans too. Cup of San Pedro to shift the mood. I've been learning about myself, finding out my truth. I've been healing my.
All right, so real quick.
Yeah.
Do we actually believe she went to Peru? Because this looks an awful lot like just kind of a filter that has trees around her. It looks like
it
she's
kind of
in.
looks like a Sprinter van,
Yeah.
but that tracks.
I mean, that is the type of person that would have this kind of awakening.
I sold y'all the best medicine. I've been learning shit from the aliens. Like
Well, okay, so this is the part where it almost sounds self-aware, where it almost sounds like I'm very aware of the bit that I'm doing, and this is me telling you.
Let's also just I would say from an objective perspective, let's say she is actually more in this for a music career than she is for, extolling the virtues of X, Y, and Z, right? In the same way that somebody who is doing a gangster rap a song is probably more into the idea of being a singer than they are being a drug dealer, despite the fact that they are just talking about what it's like to be a drug dealer. She's probably looking more to be a pop star than she is looking to be a professional ayahuasca enjoyer, although all may be true at the same time. That being said, she has pretty much effectively understood there is a pathway, because I'm sure throughout all this attention, she's got a lot of people that are like, yes, I like doing ayahuasca and getting tattoos as well. I also believe that I can talk to the aliens and that all the pyramids connect us, because there's a lot of people that are really into stuff like that.
Did we talk about the New York Times guy?
Which one?
Sorry, yes. You know what? You're correct, Justin. The New York Times does cover many different subjects.
There are many guys. In the history of the New York Times, there have been many, many, many guys.
Okay, so this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to NewYorkTimes.com and I'm going to do a search.
Wait, while you look for this, MDTA UK says, does she have enough material to sing about to keep up her racially appropriated character? My friend, I would say she is extraordinarily living her learned truth as being a white girl who takes ayahuasca once. Like, that is a person, and she is putting a beautiful melodic sound to that human experience. There are many, many, many of those girls. And by the way, she didn't say she was a shaman. She said she was drinking ayahuascas with the shamans too. She said that she was going down. She is a tourist. She is singing a tourist tale. Not unlike the rest of the Canterbury Tales. She is the ayahuasca tourist tale.
All right. So this Sunday, New York Times Magazine, the thing they put out on the weekend, somebody said, I just found the song that was about me. And I'm so glad that I held this back. Song about me. There we go. So the article is titled, Why Did This Guy Put a Song About Me on Spotify? This is somebody who we need to get on the show.
Okay.
The guy makes a lot of songs, like many of our guests. And the article is written by Brett Martin. The track is called Brett Martin, You a Nice Man, Yes. And it sounds like this.
Brett Martin, you're a radio guy, you're a writer man, you're a reporter dude. Oh, Brett Martin, you're a wonderful person, you're a nice man, I really like you. Brett Martin, you make your own religion by taking a survey and giving the people what they want. Brett Martin, you cry on airplanes, you watch Sweet Home Alabama, and you start to cry a lot. Brett Martin, you are a nice man, you tell good stories about good people, you are so wonderful, I really like you.
Hold on for the best part.
Will you be my friend? Will you call me on the phone? Brett Martin, here's my phone number. 603-644-0048.
So this guy discovers this track on Spotify. And at first he's like, it must be another Brett Martin.
Is it his real number?
And then he hears all the specific details. He's like, those are articles I wrote.
He says he's a writer, man. Yeah.
And then he calls, and the guy's like, hey, it's Brett Martin. And then the guy's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, you wrote a song about me? He's like, you got to understand. I wrote 50 songs yesterday. And so this dude basically, as soon as he has a thought of anything anybody can ever search, he'll write a song about it and release it. Now, Spotify limits the number of releases.
Songs you can upload.
Yeah, so he has 80 different bands, including 2 that are about children's stuff like this.
Everybody's got butt cheeks. Everybody's got big old butt cheeks. Every time you sit down, you're sitting on your butt cheeks. When you spread your butt cheeks apart, you have room for your poop to come out of your butt. Yes, you do. Those good old butt cheeks, they're so nice, yes they are. You gotta wipe your butt cheeks after you poop. After you sit down to poop, the inside of your butt cheeks are filled with little pieces of poop. Yeah, butt cheeks, butt cheeks, butt cheeks.
Lot of poop.
You got cheeks on your face, you also got cheeks on your butt. The poop comes out from between your butt cheeks. Butt cheeks, butt cheeks, butt cheeks, butt cheeks.
All
right, I think we get it.
I think we get the point.
But the article says that he's actually made a good living.
Yeah, no, it tells the traditional tale of the internet where he's able to make a decent middle class living, around $200,000 a year by writing songs like "Pooping My Fingernails."
Yeah.
You know I wipe really hard.
All right. I think you want to know what? I think we're good there. We're good there.
Sometimes
All right,
I break
all right.
right through, and my fingernail is rubbing up against my poopy butt cheek.
All right. Yeah. I would have preferred to punch you out when I wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Thank you, New Yorker, or New York Times.
The New York Times.
The paper of record.
The old gray lady. Or should we say the old brown lady after that?
The gray shady. I mean, this dude is clearly having a good time. He's like, hey, fuck you, world. I write songs about
Yeah,
pooping
he's
my
just like, fuck
fingernails.
it. You want to know what? I have a keyboard and a dream. And apparently a $200,000 a year living.
Who books that?
Do you think him and Shaman Woman will ever get together?
God, I hope so. That would be amazing.
What about a great collab between the two of them?
What would it be like?
I think I'd put it on the most obscurest vinyl ever. That's what I would.
You're teeing up too much.
No,
for us
we're
to-
not. We're not teeing up anything, Brian, because we got to start winding down, man. It's toward the end of the show.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Well, then, in that case, then let's go ahead and wrap everything up. We love you guys. You're the best on the
Hey,
planet.
wait, hold on. Before we go,
Yeah.
I know we did a big run up to the eclipse thing, but let's get a little window into your mind. How you feeling as everybody starts to make their way? I know Will Harris is already in the United States of America. We have W. Scottus One here in studio. Like we're everything is beginning.
It's gonna be so epic, and that's no bullshit. Like I'm giving myself over to the joy of what if you just relaxed and had a good time during the thing that you planned 5 years and spent all your money on. And that's where I'm at. Like, somebody talks about, oh, but the weather. I'm like, ha, what if I didn't care?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Anybody who asks me for anything, the answer is 3 words. After the eclipse. It's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will win the Skull tournament.
Okay, all right.
Just so everybody
knows.
knows.
It's going to get very real. Also, we added the fucking robot unicorn attack world.
Yep. I'm going to win that too.
There it is. There it is. It says World Champion 2014. This is the only official robot unicorn attack
Yep.
World Championship.
Yep.
All right. Love you guys. You know what? It's been crazy, but still a great night.
See you next Tuesday.
Shine on, you crazy diamonds!
Beep 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 doodle 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 doodle. Beep 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 boodle beep boodle.